Hey everyone, this is David Brown with the migration update for May 16th, 2025 from the Derby Hill Hawkwatch. It was a nice warm morning with light southerly winds and a bit of sunshine to get out and look for warblers early. Here we have a warbler that's mostly yellow underneath with black through the eye. This is a blue-winged warbler. We've been hearing this species the past several days, but this is the first one I've seen this season. Here we have a flycatcher, and we see it has some gray to the sides of the vest, like a gray vest. This is an eastern wood pewee. Here we have a small stripy bird with a very thin pointed bill. This is a warbler, and the streaking to the breast and even up onto the throat let us know that this is a northern water thrush. Here we have a stunning red bird with black wings. This is a scarlet tanager. Here we have a warbler that has some reddish brown to the throat and the sides of the breast and a white collar and some white wing bars. This is a bay-breasted warbler. Here we have another flycatcher perched up, and this one was singing Fitzbew because it is a willow flycatcher, the first of the season. Here we have a warbler that's yellow underneath, a large black throat and onto the upper breast like a bib, and a yellow face. This is the first hooded warbler of the season. Here we have a herring gull that had some sort of string or ribbon stuck to it. Here we have a woodpecker with a completely red head and white secondary patches. This is a red-headed woodpecker. And there were actually two red-headed woodpeckers together calling a lot, and it's kind of cool that we were there to see the moment that they actually migrated in and might set up shop here. All morning we were watching the radar. We could see there was a band of thunderstorms that was around Rochester and was rapidly making its way over towards us. And as that rain got closer, the sky was really, really cool with some different types of clouds rolling in. The rain didn't really last that long, maybe about 30 minutes, and then it started to clear up and turn into a really nice day, especially when Pete showed up with 2 pizzas. A whole forest of ash trees has started to grow in the field in front of the Hawkwatch, and this Baltimore Oriole perched up nicely in one of them. We slowly started to see some raptor activity. Here we have a small raptor with rounded wings, so a hawk, also has a long tail and some vertical streaking to the underside and a small head. This is a juvenile sharp-shinned hawk. As we reached the midday, we went from very sunny skies to a period when a lot of clouds rolled in, and that was actually when a large raptor flight was launched. We had a lot of turkey vultures and also a lot of these. This is a juvenile broad-winged hawk. Here we have a larger, more bulky buteo with a belly band and dark patagial bars. This is a red-tailed hawk, but what makes this one interesting is that it has a dark trailing edge to the wings and a red tail because this is an adult. And we see very few adult red-tailed hawks migrating this late in the season. Pretty much all of them are juveniles this time of year. Here we have a hawk with kind of long, skinny, somewhat pointed wings and a long tail and an owl-like facial disc. This is a juvenile northern harrier. After that big push of hawks, the winds were shifting around a little bit and it became sunny again and the flight just really shut down, but it was nice to have one of the red-headed woodpeckers return at the end of the day and perch up on a telephone pole for us. And it was also really nice today to have my mom and dad visit along with another birding friend from back home. Taking a look at the eBird list, today we had 97 species. Yesterday evening, I heard an alder flycatcher before bed on my nocturnal flight call microphone, and then today we had 2 more new species for the season, which were willow flycatcher and hooded warbler, bringing me to a total of 196 species for the season. Taking a look at the hawk count report for our migrating raptor totals, today we had 336 turkey vultures, 9 ospreys, 36 bald eagles, 6 northern harriers, 20 sharp-shinned hawks, 2 Cooper's hawks, 332 broad-winged hawks, 15 red-tailed hawks, and 1 American kestrel for a total of 757 migrating raptors. That brings the May total to 9,144 and the season total to 87,402. Taking a look at the forecast for tomorrow, they're calling for thunderstorms in the morning and then cloudy with rain likely in the afternoon, a high in the mid-60s and light southwesterly winds. So it's a good wind direction, but it's going to be fairly light and it looks like there could be a lot of rain throughout the day, which would hold back any raptor flight. Although they said that about today and we ended up with a nice sunny day for most of the day. And either way, it could end up being a moderate to good day for songbirds like warblers. So it will be a good day to get out birding as long as the rain isn't too heavy. For Sunday, they're calling for a steady rain in the morning, then showers in the afternoon with a high in the low to mid 50s and westerly winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Would expect only light migration. And for Monday, they're calling for partly cloudy skies with a high in the low 50s and winds west-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So I'd expect light to moderate migration for Monday. All right, another great day of birding out at Derby Hill. There was a decent variety of songbirds around in the morning, including some nice flyovers. And it was a really nice day to hang out with my parents. And there was also a field trip from SUNY ESF. So there was just a lot of excitement and a lot of food and a great, beautiful day to be out at the North Lookout here at Derby Hill. So I hope to see you soon. From Lyco Birds, this is David Brown. Thanks for watching.